Go ahead.
Just got out of the car quickly, left, went over to the White House, we now know, viewed those documents, and then the next day goes back to show them to the president. So that sort of lines up to appear that the person who revealed all this to him is either in the White House or was associated with the White House. Now, the narrative on that has changed a bit in the past 2 press briefings. Let's watch.
Will you rule out that the White House or anyone in the Trump administration gave Chairman Nunes that information?
I'm not aware of it, but it doesn't really pass the smell test.
It appears there was some degree of cooperation in this process that the White House granted Chairman Nunes.
I will be glad to take a look at that and figure out whether or not that is an accurate statement or not.
All right, so the door's open now to the possibility that it came from the White House. Does that matter? Why?
Devin hasn't told us it came from the White House. I don't think the source matters, Martha, nearly as much as whether or not the underlying information is authentic and credible. Keep in mind, Devin has also said this has nothing to do with Russia. And for those who missed it the first time he said it again, nothing to do with Russia. So if we've gotten to the point where the chairman of the House Intelligence Committee cannot go gather information related to our surveillance programs and cannot update the commander-in-chief on the nature of that information, we're in a really strange place.
Yeah, because if you think this through, ladies and gentlemen, there's no conflict. There's no collusion. Collusion being something illegal. You know, oh, they're colluding to sell something at a fixed price, something like. So they throw these terms around. There's no conspiracy. Oh, he can't conduct an independent investigation. Well, he is conducting one. The problem is the Democrats are a problem. But that aside, let's assume, quote unquote, the worst, as the liberals say, okay? Let's assume he walks in the Oval Office and Donald Trump himself hands him the information. Informs the head of the Intelligence Committee, who goes back, having read the information, then holds a press conference, talks about it, and then goes back to the President of the United States to inform him about whatever. What is even wrong with that? And by the way, that didn't happen. But what would be wrong with that? While he's under investigation. He's not under investigation, number one. Number two, he's certainly not under investigation about this. He's not under investigation. There's no investigation of Trump or his surrogates or his inner circle or his administration with respect to what Nunes is talking about. It's the Obama administration that needs to be under investigation because they're the ones who did this. What the Democrats want is a schmo to head that committee. A schmo, you know, a Lindsey Graham type or John McCain type. Yes, who's more interested in getting along with MSNBC, that kind of person. We wouldn't know any of this but for what Nunes has done. None of it. And they want to keep you and me in the dark, and that's the whole point. So I would strongly encourage you. I don't know how Nunes votes on other stuff. I understand he's quite a moderate Republican, and the leadership, none of that matters when it comes to this. But this guy needs to be backed up. He's under attack, led by Schumer, Pelosi, Schiff, the media, and all the rest of it. And, of course, the usual Republicans, the Benedict Arnold Republicans kicking in. That's it.